Hello, welcome to KUBE 365. In this video, you will learn how to configure form permissions. Form permissions are used to grant certain individuals a form role that give them rights to do extra things on the form. Form admin can manage the user access to the form by segregating different users into different roles, which have different permission rights. To begin with, click on the form link on the top navigation bar. Next, choose the form you wish to configure its form permission. Once you're in the form page, hover your mouse over the form settings link on the left navigation menu and click on the form permissions link. Here you will be redirected to the form permissions page. In the form permissions page, there are 4 default form roles created when you create a new form: the form administrators, requesters, restricted users, and readers. Form administrators have full access to the form. Add user to the requesters role to make this form as a private form, and only the user listed here has permission to submit this form. Leave this role empty to allow all authenticated users to have permission to submit this form. In case you want to block certain users to access this form, you can add a user to the restricted users role. Add the user to the readers role to grant the user to have permission to access and view all the submission records, including submissions by other users. Begin by clicking the Edit button on the right of Form Administrator's role. The Form Role pop-up will appear. In the General tab, form role details and users in this role will be displayed. In this case, you cannot edit the role name and role description for the default form roles. However, when you are making new form roles, you will have to fill in your own role name and description. At the bottom section called Users and Role, you can choose to add or delete different users or user groups to the form administrator's role by clicking on the Add or Delete button at the right side of the users drop-down list. Next, click on the Role Permissions tab. Here you can view the list of permissions that are available to be given to a role. For default form roles, role permissions are not editable. Once you are done with the assignment for this form role, click the Save button to save the changes. To add a new form role, click on the Add Form Role button at the bottom left of your screen. A new form role pop-up will be displayed. Fill in the necessary details, and click the Save button to save the new form role. For example, to add a new role called Process Admin, which has the permission to review all submissions, reassign tasks, and take action on behalf. Set the role name as Process Admin, and role description as has permissions to view all submissions, reassign tasks, and complete workflow task on behalf of assignee. Add 1 or more users to this role. And click the Role Permissions tab. Tick the View All Submissions, Reassign Tasks, and Complete All Levels Workflow Tasks permission checkboxes. Click the Save button. Now the new role has been added and will appear on the form permission page. The user now can search all the submissions, reassign tasks, and take action on behalf of the assignee even though he is not the assignee of the task.